What's going on YouTube? So, as you can see, our surroundings have changed a little bit. We have changed gyms. We moved down the road. Had some issues with our last gym. Gym owner didn't want to turn the air conditioner on. It got really hot. So, that's counterproductive if you want to bulk. So, but I'm not going to bitch about it. We found a better gym down the road, way more amenities. We've got jiu-jitsu here, boxing, all kind of stuff. So it's a lot more videos to come with that. But we're going to do a chest day today. I haven't had an opportunity to give you guys a chest day because push-pull legs rotation, I film on Saturdays and Sundays, and so it just hasn't added up yet. But we're going to start out today warming our elbows up because today is going to be a pretty heavy push day. So we're going to do some rope push downs, just get a good warm up, moderate weight. We're just trying to get some blood flowing and get a little heat in our elbows. All right, guys, we're going to move on to our first exercise. So we're going to move to some cable flies. We're going to do 3 different variations of this. We're going to do downward motion, we're going to do a forward motion, and we're going to do an upward motion. And what the idea behind this is we're trying to get the stretch first. I'm trying to open my chest muscles up, stretch them out before I start working on heavy pumping movements. Kind of to pre-exhaust. I don't want to exhaust them, so I'm going to use a light enough weight that it's not going to interfere with my next exercises, but it is going to stretch them out so that when I fill them full of blood, there's something to repair, if that makes sense. So let's get started. All right, guys, I forgot to tell you when I was explaining this exercise that we're going to do 2 sets of each variation. So this will be a total of 6. So, all right, this will be my second set. You want to make sure that you're going slow, squeeze. If you do explosive movements when your muscle is completely stretched, that's how you tear a pec. Slow and controlled, less likely to injure something. And I'm doing 10 to 12. All right, guys, we are moving on to our first heavy push motion. So we're going to use the plated chest presses. Wasn't really in the mood. My shoulders don't feel like doing the dumbbell bench press today. Too much motion, so I'm going to do something a little more stabilized. But this will be our first heavy push, and I'm going to try to do 3 sets of 6 to 8. So we're going to move up a little heavier in weight than we normally do, and 3 sets of 6 to 8. So less reps, but we're going to up the weight a little bit. So let's get started. All right, guys, moving on to our next pushing motion. Still staying on plated machines. This is a new machine. I didn't know that our new gym had this, and I haven't seen one at a gym in a long time. But this is a declined plated chest press, so it's going to be a downward push. So I'm excited to one, try this and then put it on the video for you guys. So let's get started. Yeah, I feel pretty good outside. All right, guys, so we're moving on to probably our last push exercise for chest. We will pump out with some pec deck, because I always like to finish a pec deck just to fill my chest full of blood. But we're gonna use this Atlantis chest press machine with like a assisted foot spot. So I've never used this machine before, so we're gonna see how it feels and what the weight feels like. But anywho, we're gonna do 3 sets. I'm hoping for 10 to 12, but if I get 6 to 8 or 8 to 10, I'm good with that too. So let's get started. Nah, that's not heavy enough at all. Let me change that up. I thought it was gonna be way heavier than that. That's okay though. Let's add like, go ahead, you can put, still on? Okay, well, let's add like 100 pounds to that. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Ooh, they are independent. Oh no, that's weird. I like it though. I wish the grips were a little wider though. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this machine feels incredible, guys. So I decided that we are going to do 3 sets of both grips that it has. So we already did the a normal grip, and now we're going to do a neutral grip. So let's get started with that. Again, we're going to do 3 sets, trying to go for 10 to 12. But if I get 8 to 10 for 3, that's success for me, or failure, whichever one comes first. Because at this point, we are done with chest, so we are trying to get over failure. Whew. Damn. Thought I had another. All right, guys, we are going to move on to shoulders now. So we've pretty much finished up with our chest. We're going to do one last exercise. Shoot, words. We're gonna do one last chest exercise. At the end of the exercise, we're gonna do a shoulder, chest, and tricep pump out with lighter weight just to make sure we've got adequate blood flow. But we're gonna do probably 2 different grips on this one. I'm not gonna go super heavy on this exercise because we've done a lot of pressing motions already. Therefore, our front delts have gotten worked. So I just wanna polish them off and just add a little bit more fatigue to them without adding too much more stress to them, if that makes more sense. So we're gonna do 3 sets of these, again, 10 to 12, but if all you can get is 8 to 10, then that's perfect. So let's get started. Oh, man, this feels good. Ooh, I like this machine. These Atlantis machines are dope. All right, guys, so like I said, we were gonna do both variations or both grips of this machine because I like it, feels good. So we're gonna do the straight grip, more like a military press. So we're gonna do that now and see how it feels. 3 sets of 10 to 12 or 8 to 10, whichever one is better for you. Oh yeah. All right, moving on to our outer delts, we're gonna start some flies, and we're gonna try 3 sets of 15 with these. So we're trying to get it all the way in and stretch up. You don't wanna go too far so that you get into your traps. You wanna stop at the point that your delts are the most flexible. All right, guys, so we're moving on to the other side of the gym where it's a lot brighter. We got windows and new lights because my light died apparently. So moving on to shoulders, we're gonna go to the cable hoist machine, and we are going to do some face pulls for our rear delts. We're pretty much gonna remain here on this hoist machine for the remainder of our workout. With the exception of one tricep exercise we'll use dumbbells for. But other than that, let's get started. And guys, remember, you want to use a weight that you can pull with your delts. If you start flexing your traps or your lats, you're 1, pulling to the wrong place, and 2, pulling the wrong weight. You should be able to pull, you want to pull the rope apart. You're trying to rip this rope in half and it gets to your face. That's how you get the most flex out of your rear delt. If it's not coming to about your nose, mouth, or chin, you're pulling to the wrong place. these are an exercise that I like to do a lower weight, a higher rep in. Oh, that feels good. All right, guys, we are moving on to our next shoulder exercise, working on our outer caps. We're gonna use an ankle cuff, like a lot of my videos before, wrap it around our wrist, make a 90-degree angle. We're gonna lean out so that you get that deep stretch on the outer delt. Just slow and controlled movements. All right, well, we are finished with shoulders for the moment. We will do, again, one additional shoulder burnout pump. Like we'll do a superset at the end to pump out, but we're moving on to some tricep push downs. Like I said, we're gonna stay on the cable machine for the remainder of this exercise, just due to lighting in the gym and the fact that mine died, so shame on me. But anyways, it's always something. But we're gonna use a heavier weight with these. We're trying to get 8 to 10. You can do 10 to 12. You need to up your weight a little bit. We're gonna do 3 sets. Trying to go to failure. So this is our heavy movement for triceps today. So let's get started. I can get a better grip on that. Oh, I think we're gonna move up a little bit next time. It was a little too easy. Okay, this is our second to last tricep exercise. We're gonna do rope push downs. Again, when we're coming down to the bottom of the movement, we're trying to push our hands apart to complete that motion of the flex in your triceps. 10 to 12, 8 to 10, moderately heavy. You know, you really want to feel them burn. You want to get some blood pumping in there on these. So, all right, let's get started. Oh man, 10 one happened. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're still using this ankle cuff. Gonna put it around our hands. We're gonna do tricep overhead. Let it stretch too. Let it go all the way down. So let it stretch deep. Pump to the top. Okay guys, so for the end of the video, we're gonna do a little bit of a pump out. So we're gonna continue on triceps. We're gonna do single arm triceps. We're gonna do 3 sets, lightweight. I'm talking super lightweight, just get as many as you can. Then we're gonna go to an upright row on this cable machine. 2 to 3 sets, as many as we can. And then we're gonna move to a chest press, or I'm sorry, a pec deck. Do 2 to 3 sets, as many as we can. Super light. Everything we're about to do for these next 3 exercises is going to be extremely light. It's just for blood flow. So let's get started. All right, well, our last in this superset burnout, we're gonna do some upright rows with the cable. 3 sets, as many as you can do. All right, guys. So moving on into our final exercise of the workout, we're gonna move to a pec deck. We're gonna do 2 sets, high reps. I'm gonna do as many as I can at this weight, and then on my second set, I'm gonna drop the weight and do as many as I can. I'm talking like 20 to 25 reps is what I'm shooting for. I'm just trying to pump out, just get as much blood in there as I can get. So let's get started. All right, guys, well, that completes today's exercise. We have been here for a total of 3 hours trying to get this video filmed. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not going to recap on the exercise too much because it was very, very descriptive in between it and explaining your exercises and what I was doing and why. I will a few key points. I wanted to touch on why I started with the stretch exercise. Again, to reiterate, I wanted to stretch to open those muscle fibers up. That way that when we do our pump out or our heavy pushing motions, the blood has somewhere to go. It gives you just a much fuller feeling, in my opinion, grows the chest a lot faster. As far as everything else goes in the gym today, guys, our pump out at the end, that is completely up to you. What body parts are lacking? What body parts do you want to work on more, or what do you think has more? If your chest has another set in it and you can pump out, do it. If it's tricep, if it's shoulders, just make sure it fits the workout that you're working out today. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's workout, guys. New camera, new mic. I got all new equipment, so it's only going to get better and better and better, and I hope you guys enjoy this stuff. So if you like what you see today, if you enjoyed the videos, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, comment down below for the algorithm, and we'll see you guys in the next workout. Bye, guys.